I am going to share all my secrets about farting so that you don't get caught and that you know what to do the next time it happens to you. So if you're in a car and you have gas, which I do all the time, you ask whomever you're with to stop because you want a Coke. And then you get him out of the car or you out of the car and you let it rip. So that's what you do if you're in a car. Now, if you're in a store, the best thing to do, I find, is when you feel it on its way, is to back up to a clothes rack. First check and make sure there's nobody on the other side of the clothes rack and let her rip. And then make sure you walk away quick. So you can even hold a skirt or whatever up and look at it like you're going to buy it. Put it back, let it rip, take off. Now, when you're in the checkout stand and all of a sudden you know you got a fart, and the farting is bad when you got what I have, you just decide that you don't want one of the outfits. So you just get yourself out of the line, go over to where no one is, let her rip, pick the outfit back up, go back in the line and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Now those are the best ways. But if you're in an escalator, it's really bad and you're going up, because what happens is you fart and it just goes down to all the people behind you. So the best thing for you to do is just go ahead and fart and then keep walking up the stairs as fast as you can. And then look at the guy behind you as you pass one and make a funny face. So they're all going to assume he did it. Works out really well. Airports. I'm a pro at airports. So if you're going to fart at an airport, make sure you're in a crowd of tons of people. Not out in the open by yourself because you're going to get blamed. But if you're in a crowd of tons of people and you just go ahead and let it rip, then you just turn around and eyeball the tallest person there and just kind of look at them like, but, and then giggle a little bit. They'll never suspect you. They'll always suspect someone that stands out in a crowd, and you won't, because you're going to make sure you're next to a tall person with a lot of people around. But don't be out by yourself, because the minute you walk away, they're all going to know you're the one that ripped off that fart. So this is my advice on farting. And the only other thing you need to know is about when you're sitting in a restaurant eating and you have somebody that you care about on the other side of the restaurant. And if you're going to fart, you have to remember, you don't want them to know. So that's the one where you pick up your napkin off the floor. Make sure you drop it in time. And you kind of slide it out. And then make sure that you excuse yourself to go to the restroom. So you don't even look like you're around when finally the smell hits your date or your husband or whomever you're with. And they will assume it's the person beside them or behind them. Works every time. But just make sure you drop your napkin, rip off the fart, put your napkin on, excuse yourself, go to the bathroom, and do it rather timely so that you're not around when it happens. Okay? That's my advice on farting. This is, I won't say my name. Signing off.